Barca. No true Barcelona fan will watch this video and skip this video. No true Barcelona fan. If you're a true Barcelona fan, I want to be seeing Visca Barca and Vamos Barca in the comment section. Congratulations to Barcelona and Barcelona fans, everybody worldwide. Here are 5 things we saw from Barcelona versus Red Star Belgrade. 5 things. Number 1 is that Barcelona are now the most scoring team in the Champions League. Barcelona are now the most scoring team. From Barcelona, who the attack were not functioning last season, they are now the most scoring team right now in the Champions League. We have to give it up to Hansi Flick and the attacking line of Barcelona. I mean, all the attacking firepower of Barcelona have been excellent so far this season. Lewandowski is undeniable one of the best strikers right now in Europe. Despite his age, he's still turning up. I know he might miss a couple of chances, but he knows how to get his goals. Of course, there are no strikers in the world that doesn't miss sitters. There are no strikers in the world. Recently, we saw Haaland missing a penalty. In fact, you can miss, right? But the ones he scores them perfectly. And now Barcelona is sitting pretty as one of the top, if not the top goal scorers in the Champions League. The teams with the most goals in the Champions League, rather, Barcelona are there. And then secondly, we can now see that this Hansi Flick system is working, right? We can now see that this Hansi Flick system is working irrespective of the players he's using. Whether he starts Dani Olmo, whether he does not start Dani Olmo, whether he starts Fermin Lopez, whether he does not start Fermin Lopez, whether he starts Frankie de Jong, whether he does not start Frankie de Jong, whether he starts Pedri, Gavi, and the rest of them, the result will still be the same. Right? Anybody he starts in that midfield will still give that performance. So Hansi Flick's system is working irrespective of the players. So even if Hansi Flick uses players that are academy players, he will most likely get the result. I wanted to use this game to check what Hansi Flick would. When I saw the lineup, I was like, Frankie de Jong has started. Now there's a change in the perception of the midfield. There's a change in the pattern of the midfield. Let us see if this pattern is still going to favor Frankie de Jong. And of course, you will also the performance, in as much as we did not play the way we wanted to play in the first half, but when they went back and collected the team talk, when they went back and heard from Hansi Flick, they came in, they brought in their firepower in the second leg. So you can see that Hansi Flick's system is working perfectly. And then number 3 is the fact that Hansi Flick, right? We've all been seeing Hansi Flick as a first half manager. We've all been seeing Barcelona as a first half team. We've all been seeing Barcelona as a team that they always win the game in the first half. They always put up the final performance in the first half. We all saw Barcelona so far this season as a club that whenever they want to play, they put in more pressure in the first half than in the second half. They tend to score more goals in the first half than in the second half. And then by the time Barcelona were winning 2-1 in the first half, I was like, I know that this is not the performance Barcelona needs. Let us see if they are going to put in that much energy in the second half. Right? Let us see if they are going to bring in the firepower that they did not bring in the first half. Let us see if they are going to do it in the second half. I was anxiously waiting for that moment. Right? I was anxiously waiting for that moment. Let me see what Barcelona they are going to do in the second half. And look at it. They came in and they started bringing in the goals. Right? The goals that we wanted to see, because you and I know, leave joke aside, you and I know that we were waiting for Barcelona to bring in their shooting boots today. As a matter of fact, we wanted to see a lot of goal scorers in the game today. We wanted to see different people scoring goals. And we all saw that today. And then number 4 is the fact that Cubarsi left the pitch today injured. And I would not want, or any Barcelona fan would not want, a situation where Cubarsi will be injured. We just hope that Cubarsi comes back with his normal fitness. We just hope that Cubarsi will be fit again to play for us. We just hope that whenever Cubarsi plays, because he gives us something special, that guy gives us something special. So we don't want a situation where we'll have another injured center back in the Barcelona team. So we wish Cubarsi his normal fitness and let him come back and do it for us. And then the 5th and the last thing we also from today is that Barcelona have a lot of special players. Talent choke. When I mean talent choke, I mean talent choke. Barcelona have special players. I mean, Lamine Yamal will never stop exciting us. Lamine Yamal will never stop exciting us. He usually gives us that thing. And I've said it before that this year Ballon d'Or is coming to Barcelona. Because if you look at the list, you can see how people are lining up. If you look at the list, you can see how people are piling up. There's Lewandowski there, right? There's Lewandowski, there's Rafinha, there's Lamine Yamal. And if Kia is not taking this upcoming Ballon d'Or, will be another Ballon d'Or to feature 3 Barcelona players. We just need them to do well in the Champions League and also win the league probably, or win the Champions League. And once they can do this, these players are players that can line up in that Ballon d'Or. So we need another first, second, third in the Ballon d'Or again. You know how we did it that year now. So we need another one. And I feel these players can do it for us. And then for Arsenal and Inter Milan, these are 3 things we saw from Arsenal and Inter Milan. I mean, number 1 is that Arsenal should just go and look for another winger, right? They should just go and look for a proper winger, because Martinelli, his head is always down. He doesn't see anything. Whenever he wants to play, you put his head down. You put his head down. You will not see anything. That guy he has dropped form, right? I think now he's below the standard Arsenal needs. Yes, I think he's below the standard Arsenal needs. Arsenal need somebody who can turn up for them. Arsenal needs somebody that can create chances out of nothing. Arsenal needs somebody that will be motivated to score goals. If they want to do well, they need a proper winger, because Martinelli has dropped a lot of form for Arsenal. And then secondly is the fact that Arsenal does not play with urgency. In football, there's something called urgency. I mean, when you are losing, you don't have to be comfortable. Whenever you're losing, there's no way you should be comfortable. You need that urgency. You see Arsenal losing and then they are still doing back pass. Like, who does that? You see Arsenal losing, most of their players are still behind the ball. Arsenal, they are losing, most of their players are behind the ball. Behind the ball doing what? All of you need to step forward. You need to quicken the play. You need to fasten the pace of the play. Arsenal is still giving slow passes. You need to fasten that, and that is not working. From last season, I complained about it that Arsenal, when they are losing and the match is about 80 minutes, you see them still doing all those their normal team passes, our pattern. Let us stick to our pattern. Those things that are not there, they don't work in football. There is a situation where you will go to, right? You will go to this match, you will see that your team pattern will not work towards the end of the match. You improvise. It's not every time you do team pattern. Let us pass here, let us pass here, let us pass here, let us pass here. It doesn't always work like that. There's supposed to be a sense of urgency. There's supposed to be a sense of urgency. And then the third one is the fact that Arsenal, under Mikel Arteta, they are not really playing the way we expect them to play this season. Let us just be honest with ourselves. I know that they are missing their key player, Odegaard, and most persons will say that because Odegaard is not there, Arsenal, they are not playing their best. We have other clubs who their key players are not there as well, but they are still doing the best that they can, right? We expected Arsenal to be one of the top clubs in the Premier League or in Europe this season, but so far we are not being impressed by what we are watching from Arsenal. I think they've lost their touch, right? I don't know how they lost it, but I think they've lost their touch to a larger extent. And if this thing continues, some key players might want to leave Arsenal. Players like Saliba, players like Saka. These are players that Arsenal are supposed to keep or bound them with the club by winning titles, by winning trophies. Now these players now will be eyeing other places so they can win trophies, right? So Arsenal need to get back at their touch. It's very, very, very important for them, and we'll see how things progress. And again, Barcelona, we won again. So if you want to join my Telegram platform, the link is in the comment section. The link is there. Just join my Telegram platform. I send free games there almost every day. Use the link and join. If you're watching me from TikTok, the link is in my bio. Use my bio and join. For YouTube, check my Facebook page. Use the link and join. Visca Barca. Don't forget to drop your opinions in the comment section and share this video. Vamos!